Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and that's right, a week later, and I wasn't able, well, of course I wasn't able to get this in for next week, because, 2 reviews for Tuesday and Thursdays, so now, a week after, reviewing DreamWorks films, and this is for later, and here it is now, reviewing another one of my favorite DreamWorks films, and it's another DreamWorks sequel. So this one, of course, being Kung Fu Panda 2. I love Kung Fu Panda 2. It's really good. Again, I mean, I don't want to be too hasty or anything, and just like what I said with Madagascar, when I did my review of Madagascar 2, like, better than the first one. Like, I like this more than the first one. And again, the first Kung Fu Panda film is good, too. It is. And, but the second one I love the most, It's my favorite in the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. It's true. So, trying to remember, like, oh yeah, because we get, like, the opening to it, it's like a backstory to, like, these, peacocks, and, like, Lord Shen, voiced by Gary Oldman, and we see the Furious Five, and, of course, Master Shifu has them go out and, like, stop Lord Shen. But also, like, earlier, like, the Furious Five, like, and the Dragon Warrior himself, Kung Fu, Po, they face off against these wolves, and there's a symbol on this one-eyed wolf, and that Po just starts having flashbacks, like, visions of, because it's quite emotional and kind of a very serious part in the film. They go off and, like, Shifu sends them off to stop and defeat Lord Shen, and also a little bit earlier, because, like, we learn, because, of course, Mr. Ping, Mr. Ping is not really Po's father, well, and because he's a bird, like, I think, Ping tells him how he found Po and such. And so, Po and the Furious Five go off to stop Lord Shen, and some funny stuff, like them trying to avoid the wolves, and even when he sees the one-eyed wolf again, like, I do not like that guy. And I love some of the interact, especially in one sequence when they're on the boat to stop Lord Shen, like the conversations between, like, Po and Tigress, definitely. And, up to when, like, they meet like, say, trying to see, like, where are they? Like, these two masters, and one of them voiced by Dennis Haysbert, if I said that right, I don't know. And I think, Victor Garber, he's, no, because Jean-Claude, it's not showing his last name entirely, voices Master Croc, and so these two masters who are locked up, and they just refuse to fight, and Po trying to get them out of their prison and such, but no, they're wanting to stay, and up to when they chase down the wolves, and it's funny because, Monkey was supposed to alert them when, like, the wolves would show up, Monkey and Kaka and you're mine, and, of course Po would want to go after the one-eyed wolf, and of course they are captured, and as Po, we surrender! And, they of course meet Master Shen, a fight between them, and with those cannons that Master Lord Shen, need I say, correct there, Lord Shen, like, with those cannons he made, and, Po finally tells the truth to Tigress and the other members of the Furious Five, because Lord Shen was there when Lord Shen and his army attacked, the village of Po's family, because when his people were attacked and his parents had to leave him behind and keep him safe, that stuff, and that moment when Tigress hugs Po, because she doesn't want to see her friend get killed, very sweet of Tigress. Tigress may seem serious and emotionless, but no, like, she has heart, so, and so, like, the Furious Five, they go and, like, stop Lord Shen while Po is still wanting to defeat Lord Shen, but then finally, because, like, Lord Shen does get Po by firing the cannon on him, he goes flying out into the water, and then, like, one other character, it was, I think it was, Sutheri, maybe that's how you pronounce her name, voiced by Michelle Yeoh, if I'm saying it right. Like, I know her. Like, she's been in Star Trek Discovery and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like, she had a small part. Like, she was one of the Ravengers. But I know I've seen her in some other stuff, too, so, you know. But in this, yeah. And so, like, you know, she saves Poe, and, like, and Poe trying to find inner peace. And up to when the big climax, like, trying to defeat Lord Shen and, you know, firing the cannon on all of the Furious Five, including Master Shifu and the other two that joined Master Shifu, you know, that were not wanting to fight. And and Poe, he finally finds inner peace and, like, able to grab those cannonballs and just so on, and he defeats Lord Shen. But I just like it as he's, like, spinning, and he has the hold of that fiery ball from the cannon, like, you know, and skadoosh, and throws it, and big explosion. Lord Shen is defeated, but he's still fighting Poe, and up to when, like, that giant cannon comes down on him, and, well, he knows he's gonna die, and, like, he closes his eyes, and, yep, he's defeated for good. Some fireworks are, like, set off, and Tigress saying to Poe, that was pretty hardcore, and Poe hugging Tigress this time, and when Tigress hugging Poe and Poe hugging Tigress, like Crane, his beak dropped, you know. That's funny. And when Poe finally comes back home and, you know, with Mr. Ping, and before the movie ends, we see, you know, Poe's father, and he senses that, you know, my son is alive, as he says. And in the second one, his father, I believe so, yeah, his father was voiced by Fred Tatasciore. But in the third film, gosh, I forgot his name, but, you know, when I review the third film, so, you know. So Kung Fu Panda 2, it's a great sequel, and a good sequel to Kung Fu Panda, and one of my favorites. And I give this a 10 out of 10, of course. I give this a 10 out of 10. I don't know what it is, but I guess there's just something about the first, like, the sequels to the DreamWorks films, like, the first sequels that are just, they're just really good, you know? From that, Kung Fu Panda 2, Madagascar 2, and Shrek 2, you know, you get the idea. So, there you go. And you guys let me know what you think of Kung Fu Panda 2, what you thought of my review, you know, leave comments and give this a like, and yeah, that's about it right there. So, thank you very much for watching. Again, 10 out of 10 for Kung Fu Panda 2. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Kung Fu Panda 2. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. And stay tuned next week for the first review for next week, where I will be finally reviewing something from none other than Don Bluth. Take care, and peace out.